These are the materials you'll be needing: your felted burlap sheets, pencil and scissors, a template if you need one, twigs, and a glue gun. Alright, the first step is to trace out your felt petals. As you can see, I've already cut out my template. It's a teardrop shape and measures about 2 by 3 inches. Simply trace and cut out 5 petals. Okay, this is what your petal should look like once it's cut. We're now going to create the folds of the petal. Simply fold in like so, fold back, and in again. You should now have something that looks like this. When you flip over the petal, make sure that the edges of the felt are aligned. Glue gun the folds to hold the petal together. We are now ready to attach the individual pieces. Just grab your petal and dab some glue along the side like this. Then grab the second petal and gently push the 2 pieces together. Repeat this step until all your pieces are attached. Okay, now that everything's attached, let's bring in the burlap to create the eye of the flower. I'm actually going to show you a trick on how to cut burlap so the sides don't fray. All you have to do is gently pull out a strand of burlap from the weave, like so. This will leave a slight gap between the strands. You will want to cut a strip about 1 inch thick. This leaves us with a strip that we will now roll up. The trick in getting a nice thick circle is to fold the burlap strips in half before you start rolling it up. Roll until you reach the end of the strip and add a dab of glue to secure it. Great! So this is what your flower should look like once it's glued together. Let's set that aside and move on to the burlap petals. Okay, here we go. So as you can see, I've already prepared my burlap sheets to have the open lines to prevent it from fraying while I cut. Simply take your square stencil. This one is about 4 by 4 inches. Trace and cut out 5 pieces. You should now have 5 cut out pieces of burlap. The folding for the burlap flower is a little more complicated because it needs extra folding time to make it sturdy. So first take the ends of the burlap and fold them in so it kind of looks like a house or 2 triangles, something like this. At this point, you'll dab the 2 end corners with glue. So just be careful not to burn yourself in the process. I will then take my scissors and make about 1 to 1.5 inch cut. Now you're going to take the end points of the triangle and fold it into the middle. Just like that. You will then glue it together and repeat the same step on the other side. Your burlap square should now look something like this. So all you have to do is fold the piece in half so that the points touch. We're almost done. All you have to do is to create the final fold of the petal by folding it in half, just like this. Once again, let's glue any loose ends together, gently dab the middle and hold. Just be careful not to burn yourself. This is basically what our burlap flower will look like once it's complete. All you have to do now is attach the seed to the flower, and as you can see, I've already prepared mine from before. I just used the exact same procedure, just felt this time. Now I'm using my glue gun and I'm going to carefully attach it to the burlap flower. Burlap, and we're just going to press down, and voila! Our last and final step is to attach the sticks to the back of the flower. So just dab some glue on the back, like so. And you're going to take your twigs and just gently press and hold. And there you go.